What's up, everyone? Welcome to Poohskie-Gaming News. We got a little packed episode today covering some of the biggest stories from Xbox and PlayStation over the last couple weeks. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I will start with Xbox, and unfortunately, the headlines coming out of Xbox are not exactly positive. There's a lot of reports circulating. First, let's start with the one about Microsoft preparing a major round of what people are calling a bloodbath of Xbox restructuring. Several studios are very likely at risk. Arcane, Ninja Theory, Arcane behind the game of the Blade game that we keep hearing so much about, and sources are saying that it's probably going to get canceled. Ninja Theory just made games like Hellblade, just showed the Senua game, and it's looking like they could be on the block. Undead Labs, the game makers behind State of Decay 3, been waiting forever, nothing on that. Microsoft hasn't officially confirmed any of these, so it's still kind of unclear what's going on. They're mostly rumors, but it's very clear that Xbox is going to go through a major shakeup. On top of that, they have just announced yet another price increase, which it's just Xbox doing it this time. So as of August 1st, the systems are going up about 100, 150, depends on the size of the hard drive's memory, and they're blaming it on the rising prices, which is very likely because Sony just did theirs with their $900 Pro, and now the Xbox S, the big one's going to go to like $800. Very tough pill for us gamers to swallow, especially considering $80 games now, thanks to GTA coming out. It's rough for us gamers out here. They're pricing us out. Now we'll jump over to PlayStation and Sony. They're finally started some talks about their next generation console. During a recent investor briefing, the company has said that the future PlayStation will go beyond traditional living room consoles. Yeah, they've been rumors of that handheld portal, whatever they want to call it, coming. There's been so many rumors of a handheld PlayStation coming around, remote play and all that good stuff. Maybe they're going to put that out before the PS6. And they're also hinting that the future hardware is not going to be sold at a loss like we've been used to, so that's very likely that these next systems are going to be launching at over $1,000. It's rough. With PlayStation going all in on the GTA 6 crap, pre-orders are on the way with that, and Sony is heavily starting to promote the game across their dashboards. You know, the plays best on PlayStation. They're acting like it's an exclusive, but everyone knows it's not. But they pay for that kind of promoting, so it is what it is. Not much we can do about that. Now, despite all the hardware talk, both Xbox and PlayStation are facing stiff competition. New sales data is saying that the Nintendo Switch just continues to completely dominate the console sales, which makes sense. It's only, like a year old, so PS5 and Xbox are coming to the end of their cycles, while the Switch 2 is newer. And with these prices, it's hard to justify, very hard to justify spending $800, $900 on a console. The next ones are going to be $1,000 floor probably, just like the Steam machine. So that's most of the dominating news for the last few weeks. Anybody looking for the PlayStation 6, I think they should just delay that. Same with the Helix is probably going to go to a more general type of system instead of the hybrid mix, which is still going to be expensive. So it is what it is. Thanks for listening. Go ahead and catch me on the next episode, and have a great day. Peace.